Hello, everybody.
Go!
Go! Well, I thought this might be a welcomed... okay, yes, well, of course, you guys have to put up with Midget 1 and Midget 2. Yes, the bowling. Sunglasses. I'm going to put the camera down right here on my dash pad. And grab my sunglasses. So, I was hoping to make a much welcomed video. Guess what today is? Today is the 1-year anniversary of my Model S delivery. And 30,000 miles, okay, I'll admit I'm just a wee hair short, but I will have 30,000 miles within the next, well, anywhere within the next couple hours to the next 24 hours. So we'll just call it 30,000. I'm pretty darn close. Anyways, I thought I'd turn this into another me rambling on and on kind of road trippy video like I did last year. Only I have a better camera and can do better than really crappy 480i picture. So, yeah, like I said, 1 year, 30,000 miles later, me, my boys, and my Model S have been quite a few places, done quite a bit. Right now we're going to the post office. Everybody loves the post office. And I gotta get used to driving with sandals on again. Ooh, weather's nice. It's beautiful, 70 degrees out, sunny. We're gonna hop on the freeway shortly. Ooh, can't wait. So, I guess let's start at the beginning here. Let me close my window a little bit. There we go. Get some fresh air. So, beginning, got my Model S 1 year ago today. Had 13 miles on it, factory test drive, and so on and so forth. And it's delivered, kind of rainy out. A lot of you remember my delivery video I made. In fact, it's one of the most viewed videos I have. One of, I should say. I got quite, well, I got over 700 videos on YouTube now. There we go, toss my mail in the bin. Alright guys, let's go towards the area of the freeway. Gonna hop on. It's Memorial Weekend. For the most part, the delivery was uneventful. I walked out of my shop, or I walked into the front door of my shop, came out 5 minutes later and there's a Model S sitting there. How about that? And ever since then, it's been pretty much pure bliss. The only time it hasn't been bliss was my own fault, and I take full responsibility for that, but we don't talk about that anymore. That happened one time, and not revisiting that again, but I did learn a lot, and those of you, some of you already know what I'm talking about. Those of you that don't, we're leaving it like that. Let's see. I've had a few minor issues, nothing say that I'd call serious. Of course, I had the water in the taillights problem that so many have had. It seems to finally have been resolved. 5 tries, but 5th time's the charm, and so far we have gone quite a while now without any more moisture in them. Kudos to Villa Park and Highland Park service centers for doing their best on that one. I have had a strange issue with key not in vehicle. And actually that one didn't start until it started this past fall. I got it delivered on May 23rd, I believe it was. wait a second, that's tomorrow. Hey, so I still got 24 hours to finish off and get 30,000 miles on here. I'm damn well gonna do it. Perfect. All right, so tomorrow's actually the 1-year anniversary. Today is the 364th day anniversary. Close enough. I like rounding. Who doesn't? But anyways, yes, I was one that also had the key nut and vehicle problem. And a little bit of an issue with door handles not extending when pretty much around the same time when the key nut and vehicle issue started cropping up. Got a few replacement key fobs. Didn't really make too much of a difference. But I actually narrowed down the issue. It's not a problem with the car. It's a problem with where I live and someone doing something naughty. Oh my. Now, you might remember the gentleman that is suing Tesla over for lemoning out his car. He just happens to live, what, a quarter mile, a mile from, not even, maybe a mile from me. I know the gentleman, nice guy, and I'm not getting into specifics with his case. I don't know all the details, so we'll leave it at that. He has actually had, I believe, had the same problem, both with his door handles, and I think he said he had the problem with key nut and vehicle. Oh, a little riced out Civic with a fart can. Oh, they can try so hard, but they just won't succeed. Yep. Hey, I called it. I didn't even have to look. Riced out Civic with a fart can. I'm good. Anyways, what I tracked down... That's right, Gino. Soup. Where's the soup? No soup for you. The problem was not with the vehicle, but outside the vehicle. As in, somebody has been broadcasting a radio frequency on the same frequency that the key fob uses. And if my memory serves me correctly, that is 315 megahertz. Yes, Gene, we're not going bowling now. Give it a rest. And your iPad's dead, so it's charging up. I had to plug it in. And I actually did a nice little experiment. Pretty much, it actually is the closer to downtown Milwaukee I get, the worse the worse the problem was with key nut and vehicle, or the door handles not extending properly. The further from downtown Milwaukee I got, the better it happened. The less it happened. So, as most of you know, I'm in Wisconsin Dells almost every weekend, which is a good. As the bird flies, it's about 100 miles roughly as the bird flies from Milwaukee County. By road, by driving, it's about 120 miles. So, the further I got, like I said, from Milwaukee County, the less it happened. So when I'm in the Dells, instead of it happening 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day, and then me having to take my key out of my pocket and put it right next to the 12-volt auxiliary, the power outlet down by the USB outlets where the RFID reader or whatever they got is located, which pretty much works every time, mostly. I mean, it only happened maybe once a day or maybe once every couple days. As when I come back home, and mind you, nothing's changed, nothing different in my pocket than I usually have. The only thing that changes is where I am. It gets worse and worse and worse. If you remember, I drove with midget number 2 to Detroit for the big international auto show, which was rather fun. Spent a whole day there and got back to Milwaukee in under 24 hours. And further I got from Milwaukee, the less the problem happened. Vinny, no, we're not throwing your juice. We're not throwing your juice. Thank God for these WeatherTech floor mats. This kid loves throwing his juice. Detroit didn't happen at all. Happened once in, I want to say, Mishawaka, Indiana, at that supercharger. And that was it. Then, hummingbird, did you guys catch that? Hopefully you did. That was kind of neat. It was almost right in front of my windshield. 60 frames per second at 1080p. Hopefully you caught it. So, going to Niagara Falls. And I know I keep promising and promising my Niagara Falls video. It is coming. I promise you it is coming. I have new respect for people that have to edit full-length feature films. Holy moly, is that a pain in the backside. And that sun is really, really bright. I had watching my two little midgets here full time. I don't get much time to edit videos, but I'm almost done. I decided not to do voiceovers, but instead do subtitles in the parts where I was going to do voiceovers. It just turned out quite a bit better. Works better with the music too, and then you guys don't have to listen to my sorry butt rambling on and on anymore. But just barely done. It's going to be about an hour and a half long video about my trip to Niagara Falls. Anyways, back on subject, as you all know already, oh, that guy's just pumping out the diesel. Smoky. Niagara Falls, it actually happened once in Niagara Falls, and that was it. We were there a week, I believe. No problem, except that one time. And once again, the further I got from Milwaukee, the less it happened. The closer I get to Milwaukee, the more it happened. Vinny, what are you doing, buddy? No wiping your boogies everywhere. No wiping the boogies. Daddy, I guess Daddy gets to wipe the boogies on himself. Oh, Vinny. Oh, yeah. So, for the most part, and actually, as of about 3-4 weeks ago, literally out of nowhere, my Keynoten car problem has literally disappeared overnight. So whoever has been broadcasting that signal from around downtown Milwaukee, and mind you, me and the gentleman that is lemoning his Tesla live about 20 miles from downtown Milwaukee, so I highly doubt it's him broadcasting anything. Not to mention it would be extraordinarily illegal to be pumping something out on that spectrum without a license. And I believe that's all unlicensed spectrum. So there are power output limitations, and that'd have to be pretty damn high. It's probably someone running something on a radio or something, boosted up. Who knows? I can't even. I have no idea. Maybe some of you ham radio operators out there, or anybody who's a little more familiar with broadcasting, could chime in and give me some insight on that. But literally, as of 3-4 weeks ago, it's like someone snapped their fingers and the problem's pretty much disappeared completely. Let's see. So, while it was a very frustrating issue, it's not Tesla's fault at all. And those of you in major metropolitan areas that are having the same issue, it very well could be someone's broadcasting something at high power higher than it's supposed to be. Let's see. The only other real complaint I have is paint quality. The paint job is great, and as you all know, I can't stand the water spots and just how freaking soft this paint is. It's absolutely horrible. I mean, literally, it rains, and within minutes I could dry the car off. 15 minutes after it stops raining, I have water spots everywhere. Finally, some Eagle One wax that I have been using actually has been mitigating the problem fairly good. Built up a number of coats before winter. Yes, I know Vinny does not have his shoesies on. Yes, his shoesies are off. And I keep forgetting to post it. It was actually, ironically, pretty much the cheapest wax I could find. It was at Big Lots. I figured I've tried just about everything else. Mothers, McGuire's, 3M, stuff that we use at our shop. I am saving up to have the car, what's it called, optic-coated. But that's it, pretty much just the paint quality. Let's see, to date, just a hair under 30,000 miles. I have used a total energy consumed to move the vehicle and operate the vehicle, and that doesn't count charging inefficiencies. I've used 10.187 kilowatts, so 10,187 watts, or kilowatts. I said that wrong the first time. 10.187 megawatts, which is 1,000. Okay, I'm screwed. Hold on. I gotta take another swig of that Monster Energy drink here. Oh, did you see the choo-choo train? 10.187 megawatts, which is 10,187 kilowatts. My lifetime average is 350 watts per mile. And what really slaughtered my watts per mile was this winter. One of the coldest winters we've had in 20-something plus years. And oh man, just running the heat. I mean, my daily averages were like 500 watts per mile. It was nasty. Prior to winter, the first 18 to 20,000 miles, I was averaging probably about 290 watts a mile, and I was driving like a maniac. Not literally a maniac, but you know what I mean. It's a Tesla. It's a high-powered car, luxury sports sedan. So it's a fast 0 to 60. So I pretty much used it for fast 0 to 60. I love flooring it at every light, and since it doesn't hurt my wallet. So 290-ish watts a mile was pretty darn good considering. And right now, even on the freeway, I've done 65 miles today already. And we're on our way towards Wisconsin Dells. We'll have to stop in Madison to supercharge. Thank God they built that supercharger. Oh, that is so convenient for my drive every weekend. Both ways, it's not even funny. I wish it was online a little earlier in the winter when it was a lot colder out, since sometimes I'd barely make it back to Milwaukee with how much heat I'd have to run. But anyways, right now, I was averaging about 260 watts a mile at 70 miles an hour until I got to this monster hill we just currently went up that you guys probably saw on the camera. Now I'm at 294, and we'll start leveling up again. Vinny, are you talking to all your adoring fans? So, don't know what else to ramble about today. Hey, there's a Nissan Leaf trying to catch up to me behind me somewhere. Gino, it's 70 degrees out, you're singing Jingle Bell. What? Tinker? What? What, Tinker Bell? What's bowling? Really? The bowling balls, yes. So let's see, what else has happened? Let's see, my Tesla Model S is now the first and only licensed, insured, and legal electric limousine, 100% electric limousine in the state of Wisconsin. Damn, that girl almost hit me. She was so close when she passed behind me, I couldn't even see her headlights in my rear backup camera. Stupid girl talking on her cell phone, driving like a maniac. And yes, she was on her cell phone, so I'm not being prejudiced or racist or sexist. Cell phone drivers while they're talking on their phone. You don't believe how many times I almost get hit. Anyways, back to our talk. So anyways, yes. First legal licensed electric limousine in Wisconsin. Pretty neat, huh? And I also got myself signed up with Uber, so I had to get licensed for that. But I've always driven as a limo. I mean, I've done private driving before, and also used my Tesla for it. But figured go legit. Legit's a pain in the ass, and it costs a fortune. I can see why people do things illegally or not get all the proper licensing. Holy crap! My insurance doubled. The number of checks I had to write to the city of Milwaukee just to get my permits is insane. Cost me a fortune. It's going to take me a month just to pay back all the licensing fees alone, let alone make any money. But hopefully we'll make something here. So I'm praying for that. I need some sort of good income. Thank God I live also close to the airport, which is where most of the Merino people that need rides are located. That and Drunken Alley, which is pretty much east side of Milwaukee. Ugh. A lot of creepy people on the east side of Milwaukee. Anyways, let's see, what else? Too bad I couldn't do this live. I'd like people to call in. I really miss my old talk show radio days. I prefer call-ins, Google Hangout or something, but unfortunately I can't broadcast that while I'm driving. I probably could through my iPhone, but it'd be a pain in the butt, probably extraordinarily poor video quality. Probably would drop the stream quite a bit too. Move over here. 106 miles to the Dells, and I have 103 miles rated range remaining. Oh yeah, well, good thing we're stopping at the supercharger, but back to what I was saying. Talk about range. Quite recently, which might have something to do with firmware 5.9, I have finally appear to have lost a wee bit of range. How much? Something smells good. I smell donuts. Oh look, a squirrel. There we go. There's a bakery right there. All right. Does that smell tasty? Anyways, yeah, I finally appeared to have lost about 1 to 2 miles of range. 30,000 miles in 1 year. So whoever's out there in viewer land would be more than welcome to calculate out the percentage of loss. Tesla's advertised rated range is 208 miles on a charge for a 60 kilowatt battery pack. Although when mine was delivered, it was 209 miles of rated range. Now it's a little funky with my range guessometer. Now my rated range charges up to about 205 or 206 miles. However, I usually get to go 2, sometimes 3 miles before it even drops a number, or sometimes, 2 to 3 miles before it even drops a number. So if it goes 2 miles before dropping a number and it says 205, that means, and it drops to 204, that means I was able to do, and mind you, that's only if I keep rated range. And usually the initial startup burst is a little higher watt hour, so at 300 watts an hour, watts a mile. If I lose 2 miles, that means I'd have 206 miles on the charge. If I go 3, that means I got 207 miles on rated range charge. There's some smoke over there. Something's burning. So, I'm a little bummed that I might have finally lost some range, which, like I said, can also have something to do with Tesla fooling around with the range meter and its estimating algorithms. What would really be awesome is, Tesla, if you're listening and watching this, we would really like to be able to find out what percentage of the battery pack we have lost. My jailbroken iPhone, as example, with a nice app called Battery Info from the Cydia store, which is a free app for the light version. I don't even know what the paid version gives you, but it tells me what percentage of my battery life I can actually get. So my iPhone, my old one, I should say, I got a new one now, my 2-year contract, get a new iPhone, etc., etc. But my old iPhone 4S it still has 73% of its battery capacity after 2.5 years. So when it charges up to 100%, I'm getting 100% is actually 73% of its original capacity. I would like to be able to find out. It doesn't have to be built into the car, but at least be able to have a service center or a phone tech be able to tell you. Because I know Tesla knows, computer system knows how much percentage over original it's lost. Even my laptop, I can find that out. My laptop's lost 39% of its rated battery capacity after 8 years. Yes, my laptop's old. I like it in Windows XP. I fear change. At least operating system change. XP works and works great. Screw Windows 8. It's horrible. I could even survive on my big computer. My desktop's got Windows 7 with classic shell, so it looks and works more like Windows XP. Whole other subject. But Tesla, please, it would get rid of so many people wondering if they have degradation or just an out-of-balance battery pack. Next, I would also like to request a new feature for firmware. A battery balance mode. Little button that we can touch on hit on the touch screen in the controls menu somewhere, don't care where you can hit it, and no matter what state of charge you're at, well, as long as you're plugged in, the car will be forced to balance your battery pack. This would be extraordinarily beneficial to people that don't charge to 100% range charge very often. I'm one of the few that do numerous range charges, many, at least 3 a week. So 52 weeks times 3 equals, my math sucks. That would actually be, let's see, 52 times 3 would be 159 100% charges. Some sat for a while, most were used fairly quickly after reaching capacity, or reaching 100%. Regardless, I use it quite often. I've also drained my battery pack on a regular basis. And now that the Madison Supercharger is open, praise the Lord, I use that one twice a weekend. Every weekend. And the people in the cars around me think I'm nuts just talking to nobody at all. Well, I got 2 midgets in here, but I'm laughing and making noises and going, oh, here comes another little racer. What's this one? Oh, BMW. Okay, not quite a racer. No cookies. BMW 335i. Sparkle, sparkle. Mr. Sparkle, Mr. Sparkle. Konnichiwa. And here comes a Hyundai. Oh yeah, so yes, battery balance mode would be very much appreciated. Very useful. Now, I'm not very familiar with the Roadsters at all. Of course, it's slightly different technology. If memory serves me right, the Roadsters actually had some sort of balance mode that you could hit, a button you could hit, or some sort of feature like that. So yeah, it would be much set of tires. There's not much left of them. Part of the problem was the negative camber on my tires was so far in, or there's so much negative camber on my car when I got it, which was, the alignment was redone by Villa Park. It was very, very well done at about 2,000 miles. However, after that first 2,000 miles driving with that negative camber, took an extraordinary amount of life off my tires. And I'm actually surprised I was able to nurse them along this well. And actually, my alignment is slightly off right now. The car likes to pull to the right, and that's recent within the last 5,000, which my tires are so worn down. I need new ones anyways. Basically, 30,000 miles. I stopped rotating them at 25,000, so I haven't, no, 20,000. I haven't rotated them since 20,000. There we go. Reason being is, even though I could probably get an extra 1,000 or 2 out of them if I would have rotated, my fronts are not wearing nearly as much as my backs. I still got too much negative camber in the back, so I'm letting them go, and my backs are getting pretty much bald. I'm actually scheduled for I'm scheduled for new tires next week sometime. It was Wednesday, and what was I saying? Right. I'm scheduled for new tires next week. They had to order them. Apparently they don't have keep the 19s in stock. And the reason I let them go in the back was because I called a number of tire places, both in Milwaukee, Madison, and in the Dells, which are my three locations that I drive literally the most. Every weekend, like I said, I go from Milwaukee to the Dells, which means Milwaukee to Madison to the Dells, and then home, which is Dells to Madison and back to Milwaukee. Apparently nobody stocks my 19s in any brand, unless I felt like paying an insane dollar amount for them, which I am not going to. So my plan was, because I do have AAA, since my fronts are not wearing as quickly, I'd probably say I got about 5,000, maybe 6,000 miles of life left on my fronts right now, whereas my backs now are gone. They're pretty much bald. Plus I got a nail in one, so I had to plug and patch and plug it, which I figured I only have 1,000 miles left on these tires. I'm going in next week anyways, so who cares? I can survive a week on a patch. Shoot, I went 30,000 miles on my truck without just a plug. So I am going to keep one of my good 19s from the front home in Milwaukee, and I'm going to keep the other 19 by my parents in the Dells. And since my AAA towing is good for 100 miles, like I say, my most common drive is between Milwaukee to the Dells and Dells to Milwaukee, which is 125 miles each way. So if I'm stuck somewhere, no matter what, I'm within range of either home or the Dells. So I can always have a tire shop toss on one of my old spares just for, just enough, last me a couple days to a week until I can get a replacement. And it's much cheaper than spending a couple $100 on just having a couple spares anyways. And like I said, one of my bald ones in the back has a nail in it, so that one's junk. I'm not even gonna bother keeping that one. And the other side in the back is just as bald, so that one's junk too. Might make a tire swing out of that one for the boys. Hiccups. Monster Energy drink does that for me. To me, not for me. I hate hiccups. Ah! What? English. Press 1. I don't speak midget. Outside. Really, Gino? Yeah? It's rain. Yeah? It's raining? So you're reading your book, yeah? Okay. The rain, the rain, the rain. Okay, very good. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with tires. I'm trying to think. I really, as usual, I didn't plan this video out. I just thought a year later, how do I feel? Just bring it. Oops, stuck. Another internal combustion engine failure. What is that one? No, little Honda Accord. I like the old Honda Accords. Specifically 90 through 92. Or was it 91 through 93? 91 through 93, I think, were the same model. I had a hand-me-down one. Bulletproof little car. It was, at least it was until some stupid kids on the north side of Milwaukee stole it. Cut the catalytic converter off and stole the spare tire. Ruffled through everything in the vehicle. Left a $100 bill sitting in the ashtray, which they did take out and went through. They left the $100 bill sitting there, yet they stole a $30 catalytic converter and a $5 spare tire. The north side of Milwaukee kids are stupid, stupid-ass little thugs. I'm all for bringing back public caning. If we brought back caning in the U.S., guess what? Your crime rate's going to drop. Shit, it doesn't even have to be public caning. Little thugs go to jail, get out, go right back to whatever crime they do. Yeah, that way. Yeah, that's right, you know. Anyways, back to the Tesla. Right now I got a lot of junk in my trunk. This weekend I'm going to get drunk, but not off all the junk in my trunk. Yes, I know, that was very bad taste. But a cookie sounds good. I would like a cookie. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right, Memorial Weekend. The Russians are visiting this weekend at the hotel. Sanders Resort every Memorial Day. The Russians visit and let the drinking begin. Same thing with Labor Day. 2 days a year I really go all out and drink. Usually don't drink at all. Especially not when I'm remotely going to be driving. Plus I always got a gun on me, so I can't drink while I have possession of a firearm. I do not feel like committing any felonies. Bless you, little man. Sneezing, aren't you? Let's see, I don't know what else to talk about. It's a long drive. Not counting our little Madison supercharger stop, we got an hour and 20 minutes left. I gotta figure out something. Oh, obligatory. If you are really watching this, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You know the routine. You get a cookie.
Oh no!
Oh no! Uh-oh, oh no! Hey John, I know you're watching this while making dinner. How you doing? I'm working on a little return. Just a shout out to you, John. I'm working on a little return to Niagara Falls. We're gonna have some fun. Hopefully, I can make it before the weather gets too cold, because I want to have at least a little bit of outdoor fun instead of freezing our cojones off like we did this past February. And I got a little present I'm going to be mailing you soon. I hope you enjoy it. We'll put it this way: it has to do with Niagara Falls, and it's very old. But first, I have to do a few scans of it because I'm going to add it to the end of my video. It's so old, it's all public domain. we'll leave it at that for now. But yeah, that's going to be coming in the video. What do you know? Which way? No, we're not going. What? It's somebody else's car. Why are we going? Why do you want to go into somebody else's car? You're in a Tesla. How could you ever want to go in anything else other than a Tesla? Shoot, driving my truck makes me want to puke. I don't know if it's the exhaust fumes that always leak into the cab, or just the fact that I'm spending $5 in gas just to start the damn thing. Wow. Yes, good boy. So let's see. Well, oh yeah, that should be fun. Since I know a lot of my acquaintances and friends are watching my videos. Let's just go down the list. Give a shout out to everybody. Okay, so John, like I said, planning some sort of trip to you. Also going to do just a day trip to Mount Rushmore. Didn't realize Mount Rushmore is only. It's the book. Yes, I know it's a book. It's a book. Do you know it's a book? Okay, book. That way. Which way? Okay, that way. Okay, fine. That way. Didn't realize Mount Rushmore is only like 6 hours away from the Dells, and there's superchargers all the way there. All right, thank you, Tesla. And given that it's warm out, don't have to worry about running real short on range. Awesome, right, Benny?
A cookie.
So I'm probably gonna go with my little cousin. Cookie. I'm sure she'll do some good photography while we're there. Let's see who's next. Give a shout out. I'm giving a shout out to the Teslarati group. You'll be getting email back from me shortly if you're watching this. Yes, I got your email. I would be more than happy to. That's a little separate subject. Let's see what else. Mike Anthony. Yep, I know you're watching. Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. Ain't got no privacy. Oh, sometimes I feel... Oh, anyways, yes, Mike Anthony. What? Yes, what?
Oh,
Dickity-doo. Choo-choo train. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say to you, Mike. Pretty much nothing that I haven't already said to your face. I can't wait for that next video with that blooper reel to be coming out. I hope you learned your lesson. Never let somebody else borrow your camera. Not even for 10 seconds. I guess next shout out will go to, oh, last weekend, that's right. Last weekend we had our big, it was supposed to be huge, but so many people canceled because they thought the weather was going to be cold and crap. But guess what? Joke was on you guys. You missed out because the weather was warm and, well, not warm, but nice and sunny, at least on Saturday. Sunday was hot. See people talking, see people talking, see them hot. Go Dexter, point Dexter! So yeah, those of you that missed out on our Tesla party in Wisconsin Dells at the Sandrift, you missed out on fun. It would have been better with all you extra people there, but we had some nice people. We had some people from, one gentleman drove all the way from Michigan. We had, well, Mike Anthony was there. You came from Illinois and burned a crap load of fuel in your Ford. I think it was a F-150, bulletproof, Mr. Bulletproof Ford there with 200 and something thousand miles in it. Yes, I know. You forgot your hat again. Yeah. Right. Let's see, what else? Let's see, we had Vexer there from Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota, and his two lovely daughters. Let's see, who else do we have? Vader's mom, it was Diane. I'm horrible with names. I believe it was Diane, right? She met us at the Boston Supercharger for the initial meet and greet there, and then also at the train ride with her signature number 50 Model S. And oh, is that a beautiful signature red? She's from Madison, Wisconsin, not too far from the Madison Supercharger. Who else did we have? Man, I suck at remembering names. GLGHS, I believe the username was. Oh man, I forgot your first name. Anyways, he came from Burlington, Wisconsin, with his white 60 kilowatt model. No. Yes, no. Was yours a 60 or was yours the 85? No, you have the 60 with the tech package. Yes, you do. He came with his 60. No, yours was 85. No. Oh, I can't remember. I want to say yours was a 60, though. So, all in all, we had... Oh, and Calvin. Calvin was there. Calvin was there with his parents and their Chevy Volt. And that was kind of nice. While it's not a Tesla, it's definitely not a Ford F-150. It's kind of neat. So we had, all in all, we had 6 Model S's. Let's see, me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Model S's, and a Chevy Volt and a Ford. About 20 people. It was a fun little barbecue trip. Yep. As usual, I'm going to give a shout out to the Tesla charging team at Tesla HQ. Apparently, Sandrift just got their Tesla charging signs to top off the Tesla HPWCs you guys sent them. And those signs will be going up tomorrow. And a few more pictures to plug share. Of course, my screens just went all dim for the switching to nighttime. I need different music now. This isn't my usual music, but it's all royalty-free public domain, designed just for YouTube, so I do not have to worry too much about the copyright Nazis known as the YouTube copyright team, forced by the Motion Picture Association and the recording industry of America. No idea why I said that was really horrible for Jackson. Anyways, yes, shout out to the Tesla charging team. And a big shout out to Highland Park and Villa Park Service Centers. Don't take this the wrong way, but no, I don't miss you guys. Okay, I lie. I do miss you guys. You guys are always so nice and kind to me. And you put up with my constant questions and begging. Yes, Gino. Who pooped? You poop? No? Did you poop? No, don't put, no, right here. Put down here. Over here. Don't throw your book in back, because then you're going to want it, and then I'm going to have to pull over, get out of the car, open the trunk, get it out, come back in, then we're going to have to get back on the freeway again. Oh, why do I smell poop? Who pooped?
Oh, no.
Vinny, did you poop?
Choo-choo train.
Could be with how much you pooped today already.
Choo-choo train.
Where's the choo-choo train? I don't see any choo-choo train. Check it. So, I still gotta get in by you guys at Highland Park for my tank mode to be installed, also known as the titanium under armor shield. Not so much to protect my battery pack, but to protect me from zombies. the way I figure it, with that shield on, at least the way that shield was able to destroy cinder blocks, alternators, and solid chunks of steel trailer toe balls, I should be able to run over some zombies without too much effect. And forget about having to shoot them. Why waste ammo when you can just run them down? And I'm all prepared for that zombie apocalypse. Nothing like tank mode, though. Bumper guard would come in handy. Oh, Vin, you getting CPE? There be cops around here, Captain.
Ow!
Captain, we must reduce power. Oh, and there he be. I see the police. Sometimes I feel like the cops are watching me. Drive me for a turn. That's older. That was definitely not a Crown Vic, but it was a Ford. I missed the model. Usually over on this stretch they have what's it called? The Dodge Chargers now is what they're all using. Still no match for the Tesla. Coming up in 1 mile. The juice? The juice, the juice, the juice, the juice, the juice. How many times have I told you guys, don't let Daddy drink Monster Energy drinks? Daddy cannot handle 360 milligrams of caffeine. Start over again. Daddy can't handle 160 milligrams of caffeine 3 times in a single day. I feel like I could have ran all the way to the Dells at this point. 19, 20! Yay! Good job! Let's see. I do not see the car. Where could it be? Where could it be? Shoot, back in the 90s you could drive this whole stretch and there'd never be any cops. The one. There's nothing like doing Milwaukee from Wisconsin Dells in 45 minutes. Did I just say that out loud? Oops. Instead of current 2 hours, if you go straight through no Madison stop. It was at 1 hour and 15 minutes. 125 miles. Let's see. I think I was maintaining about 140 miles an hour. Of course, there's almost no cars on the road ever back in the 90s going through that way. What, Gino? Read your book. I spy. Don't. You're gonna get owie hitting things. Oh, of course, we have to just keep driving straight at the sun. I think my retinas are currently burned. No, that's not a CD skipping. That's just how the song was. The song. Oh, a token. You have a token. For what? Hat? Oh, Daddy is warm. He took his hat off. If I turn the air conditioning on, Vinny's going to get cold. He gets too cold. There's no fat on me. Vinny's my little twiggy midget here. I could really use use some AC/DC right now, but then the copyright Nazis are going to get me. Ding! Vinny's got the biggest balls of them all! And he does. Funny thing is, I picked up Mr. Vinny from school. About, what, 2 weeks ago, Vinny? Yeah. Apparently, Mr. Vinny slapped a little girl in the butt at school. She turned around and gave Vinny a hug. Wow, kindergarten has changed quite a bit since I was little. But whatever, let him do it now before he turns 18. No, I don't promote that kind of behavior. I'm a perfect gentleman. Any girls out there watching? I'm looking. I need looking for a nice girl. Yep, I did just cross the center line. Purposely, no one's around me. I had an itch, so I'd rather itch while I'm in the middle of the road, so I know you. Oh, dead raccoon. I'd rather itch while I'm in the middle of the road, so if I swerve a little bit, I don't go off the road. Especially with practically bald rear tires. Yep, put your token away. Token! Let's see, East Town Bull Supercharger at a stop. How far are we from the mall? 19 miles. I'll just keep the video rolling, why not? What guys, about a 10-minute stop at the supercharger should be more than enough. Always Coca-Cola. Oh, see that billboard on the right there? House on the Rock in Spring Green? If I had an 85 kilowatt pack, I definitely know I'd make it there from either Madison or the Dells. I'm going to have to make prior arrangements with them just to be on the safe side. Even a 110 outlet. Very, very neat place. Oh yes, farm implements. Ooh, look at the size of that wood chipper. Toss whole bodies into that one. Wood chippers are too messy for bodies, though. You guys want to know why the self-clean function on ovens exists? And why range exhaust hoods exhaust to the outside, at least proper ones do? You put the body in the stove, or the oven, set that sucker for self-clean mode. Might have to run it 2-3 times. I highly recommend doing this during a rainstorm and on a windy night during the rainstorm. That way the smell is quickly carried away. Oh, we got some Tesla thumbs up from that Honda Accord there. Turn your exhaust hood on full blast so all the stink goes outside, out the top, and let her do her business. When it's done, you're left with a pile of ashes, which the DNA cannot be identified, as well as a pile of bones, since the bones really don't, crumble or anything in there, but they will be made quite a bit more brittle. And if you run the self-clean function a few times, it does work a lot better on gas ovens than it does on electric, because the heating elements are inside the electric bare. So as things start to burn off, they get on the heating elements and it causes a little bit of issues. So stick with your gas ovens. When you're done, you carefully take the bones out to leave behind any ash. Take the ash, flush that down the toilet. There you go, ash is gone. And of course, since it was just incinerated, it will then be unidentifiable. Once that's done, put the bones back in the oven, run another self-clean function, which is over 500 and some degrees usually. That's to make sure all the moisture, all the marrow is destroyed inside the bones, thus making the DNA untraceable inside from going through the marrow, just in case there's moisture trapped and kept the DNA from getting destroyed. And it will also therefore make the bones even more brittle. And then take the bones out, you put them in about 6-7 layers of plastic bag. So that way they don't break through. And you use a heavy object. A cinder block works fairly well. Crush the bones into a nice small pieces. And you got tokens. You got a few options at that point. If you can get it small small enough, you can flush those pieces down the toilet, thus making the token disappear forever. Token! Or you could, token! Well, of course, make sure you're wearing very thick gloves so your fingerprints aren't on any of the plastic bags while you're doing this. Or you can just toss it in the trash can and, all gone! All gone! That's it. That's how you properly dispose of a dead body. No, I'm not a mass murderer, killer, so on and so forth. I just have way too much time on my hands to think about this kind of crap. That news bred into me. I'm Italian. What can I say? I'm Italian in Milwaukee. So, literally, that's all I'm going to say on that subject. Anyways, back to House on the Rock. It's a fun, super awesome place. I do highly recommend, if you haven't already, look it up. The place is huge. It started out as a house that's built on a rock, kind of Frank Lloyd Wright-esque kind of building. It's got musical instruments that play by themselves, player pianos. It's got an infinity room, collections of neat stuff. I mean, you can spend a weekend walking through this place. It's dark, dank, and awesome in every way, shape, or form. If you're into steampunk, Victorian, that's the place for you. Collections of old, they have doll collections, circus collections. They have the world's largest indoor merry-go-round, all antique. Guess what? Not a single horse in the whole thing. They have a giant whale the size of a warehouse, a blue whale. Of course, it's not a real one, but that's part of their Under the Sea exhibit. Huge, just absolutely spectacular. They have a whole organ room, steam, ode to steam kind of thing, steam tractors. Just, it's an experience of a lifetime. You gotta go. And I'm gonna try and arrange. I'm going to make an arrangement to get, hopefully I can get a 110 outlet somewhere, park somewhere with a 110. That would be more than enough, just to be on the safe side. No problem getting there, it's just getting back. I should be able to make it with my 60 on a round trip to and from the Madison Supercharger or even Wisconsin Dells. But just having that bonus range, an extra, we spend, with the boys, I can't do the whole tour in one day. They have it split into 3 sections, so I usually do 1, maybe 2 sections at a time. Like I said, 1, maybe 2 sections at a time. And say 4 hours there. Even on a 15-amp 120 volt outlet, that's 4 hours is, yeah. What would that be? At least 3, 6, 9, 12 miles. That adds up, and I can stretch that 12 miles pretty far if I drive for the best range instead of driving for speed. Those country roads are, oh, so nice to drive on. All repaved recently, too. Yep. Oh, Oh man, I smell poop. Oh. Oh yeah, these farmers dumping all the sewage, cow crap on their lawn, on their, holy moly. Hey, there's a hot air balloon. Oh, behind the trees now. I don't know, I was going to grab a picture. Nice big hot air balloon to our left. I don't know where it's token. Do you drop it? Hey, no fussing. You want another token? I got one in my pocket. Chuck E. Cheese's. Here's this one, 1994. There you go. See, Chuck E. Man, I love Chuck E. Cheese. At least I used to. That wasn't until they remodeled, got it bought out. It's nothing like it used to be. What, Gino? You fussy little man. That's okay. I'll get it later. Okay, Daddy's arms are not made of rubber. Put away. Somehow I was managed able to get it. And we are almost at Madison. Let's see, how much recording time do I got left? Man, I love this video camera. Sony video camera with a Sony video camera. Gene, I cannot reach your token. We are driving. Sony video camera. It's even got a built-in LCD projector. And what takes the cake, my favorite feature, well, besides the LCD projector, is really darn cool. And you can even plug HDMI cable into the camera, or micro HDMI. So I bought an adapter so I can plug big stuff into it. It's actually got a built-in USB cable, and you can charge it via the USB cable. So, I mean, literally, you got everything all in one unit. You don't have to bring extra chargers, extra cables with you, nothing. So, when I want to transfer onto my computer, I just pop the USB cable out of the hand strap, plug it into my computer, transfer everything over. When I'm done, I close the screen, and it will charge off my computer, or it charges off the Model S too. Very, very convenient. And the LCD projector is awesome. Haven't used it too much yet, but now that I just got my excuse me, hiccup stamp. Holy moly! You want some juice, Vinny? But now that I got my HDMI adapters, yep, dirty. I can plug stuff into it. Now the projector isn't HD, but it is not. It's higher. It's a higher resolution. It's I would say it's about DVD resolution. Actually, it's a little higher. It's like 640 by 512 resolution, something along those lines. Can't read the what's it called? Can't read the model number while I'm driving, but it was about, original price was like $5.99, and it came with a 32 gig memory card. I will be definitely upgrading that memory card in the future, but given that it's recording at such a high bit rate and at 1080 resolution at 60 frames per second, which is fairly darn good. Saw some film student videos that you can use this camera to make. What? I can't hear you. Your fingers are in your ears. Gino, we're going to supercharge. Yep, that's Gino's new word, supercharge. So anyways, yeah, cameras, the bowling ball, we don't have a bowling ball. Anyway, yeah, camera's really, really awesome. down. Construction zone. Yes, it is the construction zone. Oh man, 60 feels so freaking slow. Yeah, we're gonna arrive. We got 37 miles left right now. Good thing I drove for a range today, otherwise I'd be up the creek. Make it if we left straight from here. No, 48 miles to the Dells from here, and I got 37 miles remaining. So, in the past, man, choo-choo train. In the past, there is a charge point here. It's 30 amp, but thankfully it's on 240 volt line instead of 208. So I got about 9.5 kilowatt charge. No, excuse me. 7.5 kilowatt charging speed off of that previously, but still, it was a pain in the ass. But now we got these lovely superchargers. That way? Oh, you remember how to get to the supercharger? Yeah, that's right. That way. So thank God for the supercharger. There is a free CHAdeMO station. You have to have special access by Madison Gas and Electric. It's kind of a pilot program they're testing out their CHAdeMO with, and that's been online for well over a year. I believe that one is set at 50 kilowatts. And man, if Tesla would have had that CHAdeMO adapter out last fall like they were supposed to, that would have saved my butt from so many hours of level 2 charging here. No, not that way. Well, yeah, when we go to Grandma, we go that way. But we gotta charge up first. And I suppose I'm gonna take my sunglasses off. It's getting a little dark out. Gotta find out how to license regular music. Not that this royalty-free stuff's bad. So we are almost at what's it called? Easttown Mall, where there are 3 superchargers, and I really don't see the point of driving a tricycle. Might as well just drive a car at that point, especially one of these Harley ones. Shoot, my old gas car gets better mileage than most motorcycles, most of these Harleys. And shoot, the car wasn't even a hybrid; it was just a Nissan Cube. Mysteries that are unsolved. Yep. Let's see, we're almost there. Let's see, how much record time do I got? I'm gonna cut it close. I think I'm gonna run out of battery before I run out of space on the camera. Yep, 58 minutes of record battery life left. And I got hour and 19 minutes of space left on my memory card. And we have 49 minutes to the Dells. That way? Yes. But of course, that's if I'm doing 65 miles an hour. Where is all this water coming from? I keep getting my arm in.
I get water.
It can't be sweat. So, let's do a 10-minute supercharge. That should get me more than enough. And let's see, we'll do at least 5-0. We'll do 5-0. Let's see, holiday weekend. Now this was the supercharger that I was expecting to be kind of T. Oh, you see the T? Gino calls Tesla's T. TNT? And usually says TNT. Dynamite. Wow, cops are everywhere today. And yeah, this is the one I was concerned about for Memorial Weekend travelers. As there's one person here, black Model S. Model S with a 85 pack. Backing in. I'm not gonna take the camera out of the car and pan around. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay. Yes, Gino, that's a T. That one was from Minnesota. Okay, you can get the juice out of Vinny's reach. Let the power flow, Captain. Charging shall commence. Gene, close your door.
Daddy?
Yeah.
Is it open?
Yep. Let's see, panicking. $19, it's just a standard 85. No tech package.
Open?
No, we're sitting here. Might as well,
Give me that.
No.
Give me that.
104 kilowatt.
Yeah.
We're going nuclear, baby. Yeah. So, let's see. It's already starting to taper. I think I forgot. I'll have to go back and look. But we started with what, like 37 miles? We already got one. Gene, quiet. Where? All gone. No. Ready 1 kilowatt. We started at 105 kilowatts. Charging speed. We're down to 96. It's already tapering. Benny. Say hi, Benny. No touching the lens. You're the little midget getting his fingerprints on everything, aren't you? Yes, you are. Oh, you got boogers everywhere. Already up to 42 miles, 2 kilowatts. 43. Gene! Open. Close. Child lock on.
Open?
No.
Open?
No.
Open?
No.
I got mine.
You stink. Say hi, Gene. Who is that?
Gimme.
No. 45 miles. I see they had a timer. Let's see, record time. I got 52 minutes record time left. If we leave now, we have a 50-minute travel time to the Dells. $48.
Open?
No.
Open?
No, we're not going anywhere. We're staying here.
Inside.
No.
Inside.
No.
Inside.
There we go. Just like that. We're at 49. Come on, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Vinny. Vinny likes throwing beverages, don't you? 52 miles, 5 kilowatts. 53 miles. Voltage, 324. A fully charged 60 pack is 353 volts. poop. You're just saying that so I open your door.
A poopy.
No, you didn't.
Poopy.
Say hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna make you watch this when you're older. No. 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 Vin Vin. Vinny's such a good boy. Just sits there, plays with his belt. 56 miles, 6 kilowatts. Such a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. And what was the mileage we needed? 48 miles is the distance to the Dells. And I'm currently at Jane, no. You're being naughty now. Ah, sorry, distraction. 296 watt hours a mile. So I'm actually below consumption for rated range, which is 300. And what set that up so high was that huge hill in Milwaukee County that we went up. But still, I'm below rated range. So actually, with that saying 62 miles, I could go further than 62. Not even using some of the reserve.
Open.
So I think we'll unplug at 70 and head on out. Because then these guys are going to have to eat when we get up to the sand drift. Yeah, smile for the camera. Yeah, good boy. $66 miles. 9 kilowatts. So suspenseful. 68. Oh, we got visitors. No, Gene. Oh, 70! Alright, let's head out. I'm going to go and plug. Oh, 71. See what happens when you're not paying attention? We're still charging at 80 kilowatts. Oh, my cooling fans are running full bore. Alright, I'll be right back. No, Gino. Here we go. Kilowatts. Let's see if we can make it to the Dells before the video camera runs out of juice. Alright, so we're battling against the camera kind and not against range for a change. Dynamite. So we got 50 minutes driving to do. Camera's got 45 minutes of video. So somehow we need to come up with 5 minutes. Too bad I couldn't turn the screen off while recording. up. Rainbow, where? Where's the rainbow? Where's the rainbow? What? Rain. Bow. Ooh, a Lexus and a Cadillac. Them all back in the dust. Ooh. 1,057 watts a mile. It's always a little entertaining. But that will drop. That's dropping fairly quickly. Especially now that regen's kicking in, while we go around this nasty curve here on the freeway. Somehow, every single time I come up on this ramp, I'm stuck behind a minivan, and it's almost always this little Honda Odyssey. Or, whatever model Honda is. Not necessarily the same one, but for some reason I'm always stuck behind a minivan. It's almost always a Honda. Go figure. What else can we talk about? I don't know. I'm just kind of running out of ideas for today. How about them Green Bay Packers, hey? Yeah, just kidding. It's off season. It's party time, P-A-R-T-Y, because I gotta. Sloth love junk. I'm your father. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on the bagel, you can have pizza anytime. Yeah, I'm out of quotes, sorry. Zombies! Democrats! Republicans! Ford! Story about, it was a while back, driving this way. Guess who I just so happened to pass on the freeway? It was Tesla, the music group's tour bus. How about that for coincidences? Thought that was kind of neat. Don't know if they're actually in it. Probably were if it was their tour bus, but about that. 40 miles and 40 minutes to go. And we have 33 minutes of juice left on the camera. Ah, that sucks. Warp speed another 35 miles to our exit. And about 30 miles I should be able to hit warp speed because there's a huge stretch where there are no police cars because you can see the whole stretch. And see if there is one. Well, I shouldn't say there are none, but there usually aren't any because you can actually see them so far in advance. You can slow down, so their chance of giving you a ticket are slim to none. Wow, they're really sure doing a construction job here. Holy moly. Now, I forgot to point it out, but you can probably see the McDonald's sign on the right here. The exit before this one, which was about a mile back, is your last and only readily available emergency charging location between Madison and Wisconsin Dells. And it's going to be a 20 amp, 120 volt outlet. It's at a A&W Red Beer, and yes, I have posted that one on Charge Point. I only had to use that once, and that was when I first got the car due to a series of unfortunate events, which means I had to turn around, go back, pick somebody up just to come back this way. And I should have actually just went back to Madison and went on a level 2 for an hour. But I only would have been like 5 or 6 miles short of making it to the Dells. So went back, had to go back, turn around, come back. Then I exited the freeway there, had to plug in, which was alright, fed the kids, so on and so forth. I'm not sure, I might have made a video on that one. But, 30-minute camp 37-minute drive time. Strawberry farm's open again. There are no strawberries yet. Oh, that's right. The Russians are coming this week, and we're gonna drink and have fun. We drink Armenian brandy, Russian vodka, and Italian Chianti. Yes, Kino. Now, as you guys remember, last year on the road trip video that I did, driving from Milwaukee to the Dells, which is actually, I think I did that only 3 weeks or so after I had gotten the car. Actually, I think I only had 2,000 miles on the car roughly when I did that video, maybe 3. I'd have to go back and look at that again. I actually left my tripod in the Dells by accident last weekend, so which is why the camera's not mounted in the back showing the whole display. I have like sticky mounts and whatnot, but I don't have the right adapters for my camera yet. And I'm going to put a sticky mount on the side of my seat. But anyways, what was I getting at? Oh yeah, last year was a straight through. I really didn't have any charging options in between. But since I did that on a, I had a pretty much full charge when I left on that one. Today, like I said, I already had put in like 100 or 150 miles and did some opportunity charging. Not much because it's I didn't charge at home. I only had a charge point to hit up for about an hour, so I got about I want to say like 30, 35, maybe 40 miles range back on that charge point. And that's while I was in downtown Milwaukee doing some more paperwork for my limousine license, which is like a whole round and round we go. No one has any idea what they need or what paperwork they want or give, whatever, so on and so forth. Blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. And I'm going to try again to find time this weekend to do my trailer hitch for my Model S. I'm going to need a good solid like 2 hours to do it. Lift is broken at our shop. Had a little roof leak. Brand new roof going on this week. And of course we had a thunderstorm while the roof was off. A few drops of water got into the switch mechanism for the lift. So the lift went up and that shut off. And the motor toasted itself before the breaker tripped. So that shouldn't have happened. The breaker should have tripped. Then again, it didn't short out. Well, the breaker did eventually trip, but that was after the motor shorted out. Don't know exactly what happened. That lift was ancient. So that was a little out of service. Couldn't use that one. So I will have to be doing it on car ramps this weekend. Of course, I will record it for you. 33 minutes left, 32 miles to go. Record time remaining. I got 25 minutes recording time. Alright, we're not shaving too much off. Right side, I still got 52 miles remaining range. It's quite amazing, those superchargers. It just watching, you plug it in, and it just, your mileage just goes up. It's almost, at first, it's almost like you're getting a mile every few seconds. Of course, it takes a little longer once your battery fills and the power starts to taper. But it's amazing. My cell phones don't even charge that fast. I take that back. My cordless drills do charge fairly quickly. They get hot, very hot, and I alternate. If I'm really going, yes, Gino. If I'm really going through the power on them, I have two of them, so I alternate. Well, one's charging, the other one is in my tool. It usually doesn't take me 30, although it sometimes can, 30 minutes to drain. I got a Sears Craftsman Next-Tech cordless drills, cordless vacuum, oscillating multi-tool, and auto hammer. I love the interchangeability with the battery packs. So I only have 2 battery packs. But the newer charger I had gotten actually has a supercharging function, so to say. If your battery's flat dead or low, extremely low, you put it on there, and if the orange light blinks on the button, the start charging button, you can hit that, and it will give you a 25% charge in 5 minutes. Now, it's got 3 18650 batteries in it. Same thing that the Model S uses, of course, different chemistry a little bit, different additives in them. Okay, I'll massage your toes. Good boy. Vinny's a good boy. So 3 18650 batteries. And if you supercharge those cordless... That's right, Gino. It gets... Okay, Gino. It gets very, very hot. And then it finishes off the rest of the charge at the normal charging speed. So if I'm alternating batteries, I will hit the supercharging, because usually it finishes really quick. Instead of a half-hour charge, a full charge is only about 15 minutes. Like I say, 25% charge in 5 minutes, and then it goes down to the normal speed, and then tapers off. But yeah, I alternate to keep them from getting too hot. But the only thing that really really goes through my Next-Tech batteries, I have the Next-Tech cordless vacuum, shop vacuum. Not very powerful, but it's great for vacuuming out the car. And that thing will go through a battery pack in 5 minutes. Just, Gene, what? You're going nuts back there, mister. Yeah, that just drawing the power out of the batteries usually gets them hot enough where it will not, the thermal management kicks in on the charger. And that was my sister. Oh, she got money for me. Cool. I like money. Money's good. Money's great. Money puts the food on my plate. Thank you, God. Bless us, God. I thank God for the food, because He provides the food that the money buys to put on my plate. Yep, you dropped the boat. I can't reach it. Can't reach it. Why did you drop it? No. 29 minutes to go. 20 minutes battery. I think this battery is draining quicker than what its estimate is. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it, at least not with the video, but we'll at least, that sucks. I didn't have to supercharge. At least be able to get to the Dells. I'll probably die almost the exact same spot as my old camera did. Beep beep. Stop.com. Your shop push cars out of my beep beep. Actually, that site's out of business. That was owned by Roadrunner Time Warner Cable. Oh yeah. 46 miles to go. 21 miles to exit. You know what, come to think of it, we got 21 miles to exit. Yeah. Jane? Jane? Change the tunes again. spaceship will take me far away. I must escape. Yeah, you're running. You can tell I'm running out of things to talk about. Oh, not sure if I mentioned, but some of you know I run, or used to run, Wisconsin. I still do, but really don't sell any anymore. Wisconsin's first electric car dealership. I built conversion cars in the 26. Not a lot, but more than most. Those of you that watch my train videos, I will hopefully find out this weekend the yay or nay on if I'm going to be converting their steam tram replica, which actually has a snowmobile engine at the Riverside Great Northern Railway, to operate on electric. It hasn't been run in 10 or 15 years. It's just sitting in their shed, the roundhouse, rotting away. And they really need another engine, another locomotive to, as a backup motor, at least. And what was I saying? And like I said, it's got a snowmobile engine, so it's like 300cc. As of right now, if it was running, it wouldn't be able to pull more than one empty gondola car, or one gondola car with a few tools, and then the locomotive could pull a few people at most. But I got 203-pound D&D, or excuse me, not D&D. I won't buy their motors anymore. I've had a few of them go pop under fairly light load, and they always find a way to wiggle out of it and say that it's my fault for overstressing them. And how come no other brand I've ever used has put pop like the D&D motors? So much for trying to support American-made. There it is. Good boy. So I am using a Mars motor, also known as Motenergy. I think it's an ME2003 offhand, without looking it up. Alright, I can't get exact on that. So I already have that. It's a 203-pound motor. It's like 26 sustained kilowatts, which is quite enough. That motor was enough to propel an Alfa Romeo up to 85 miles an hour. Probably could have went a lot faster with no muss, no fuss, and I mean it got there no problem whatsoever. That plus the added weight of lead-acid batteries means I have a feeling that little steam tram replica. These are running on 15. It's a 15-inch gauge railway. Will be able to pull as much, if not more, than their steam locomotives. Probably could pull the steam locomotives and all the passenger cars. Pretty straightforward conversion, it looks like, as well. Can't wait. I really hope they approve it. That's going to be a fun project. And of course, I will video record everything for your viewing pleasure. Guys, will you guys take these monster drinks away from me? I have a feeling I'm not going to bed tonight. Let's see, is there a cop around here? He's usually sitting in that little corner. So yeah, that would be rather awesome. That means they would have 2 running steam engines, a running diesel, and an electric locomotive. They do have a 12-volt electric speeder they don't use very often right now, but the thing extraordinarily underpowered. 12 volts? Come on, 12 volt. It's got 4 batteries in it. 4 12-volt batteries. They would have been so much better off having those hooked up. They could have been running at 48 volts. They would have had much more, would have been running much more efficient. Would have been able to get a lot more torque out of the motor. But that little speeder, it's nice, it's fun, but it's aged. It's seen its days. Hold on, phone call. Lucky I got away that long. Oh, it's Granny. Yeah. Housekeeping. 19 miles away. And the boy boys are still up and they're wired. Oh, right. Well, you can wait 20 minutes till we get there. Oh, well, the boys got to eat too. No, because I'm just trying to get up there as quick as possible. You said they close at 10? I thought they're open 24 hours. Oh. Oh. Well, then I guess go. I'll feed them at home. Yeah, or you know what? Let's just meet you at IHOP. Yeah, I'm hungry. Gene will eat French toast and bring a couple of jars for Vinny just in case he won't eat anything there. Oh, okay. Alright, looks like we're not going straight to the sander. We're going to go to the International House of Pancakes. Tasty! Oh, yummy. Gino, you want waffle? Yep. Oh, come on. Semi in the fast lane doing 60 miles an hour. Right. Against Wisconsin law for a semi to be in the left lane longer than 1 minute unless there is an emergency or for some reason cannot stay in the right lane. This is usually the spot where you can see extraordinarily far ahead. But then again, I have a video camera with a 26x zoom, so I actually could zoom out far ahead and see if there's any cops. Probably video might actually hold out. Never mind. 8 minutes of recording. I got 11 miles till I exit the freeway. Which means 11 minutes, 10 minutes. 10 minutes for drive time to freeway exit. So it looks like we're not going to make it, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I really thought I'd make it with this battery. So, yeah. Well, I suppose I could just finish off the video with my iPhone camera. And then just have to splice them together for you. But they require the quick slide in out to quick lock in, and a couple dash mounts, which would be great. It came with 3 separate 3M lock-ons, so I'm going to put one on like the side of my chair, one on the dash, and I don't know where the heck I'm going to put the other one yet. Yeah, I guess closing statements. 1 year, 30 30,000 miles. It's been like nothing I've ever experienced in a car before. Just every moment of driving, it's always refreshing. It's always just crisp acceleration, just pure amazing. I got no better way of putting it. It's just pure amazing. I mean, I've driven faster cars. I've driven, never owned, but I've driven your Lamborghinis. I've driven Maseratis. I've driven your Ferraris. I've driven, well, I haven't driven a Bugatti. I've driven Rolls Royce. Mentioned once before, I did enjoy the in-flight tray tables on the Rolls Royce, though, but just nothing comes close. Even the faster cars, just, you know, flooring a Lamborghini. Yeah, it's going to be a little faster it's going to be a lot faster 0 to 60 than my Model S. But it's as if it had to really try to get up to that speed. I mean, every cylinder firing, every valve, every spark plug, everything. Oil pumping, turbos blowing, everything. Just to try and get it from 0 to 60 a little quicker. The Model S, it doesn't have to try. You just hit the pedal and you're there. You don't try. You don't have to. You don't have a transmission trying to shift a fraction of a second quicker. It just goes. You hit the accelerator, boom, you're at 60. You got the 85 pack. You hit the accelerator, boom, you're at 80. You have the performance or the performance plus. You hit the accelerator, boom, you're at 125, 130 miles an hour. You don't have to even try. It goes. That was just what I hated about so many cars. It felt like, well, they were, you know, fun to drive. It just felt like you had to work at it. Cars are supposed to be fun, not work. Unless, of course, you're using it for work, then I guess it is work. No, Elon, I've said it so many times. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm hoping my letters I wrote you got to your desk. I really hope they did. And if they didn't, I just never got a response back. I know you're a busy guy. You can't respond to every bit of fan mail you get. But my offer always stands. You're always more than welcome to visit and bring your kids for a little bit of vacation time on me, or it's my invitation to you. And one busy father to another busy father, you're always welcome to come and relax a little bit at the Sanders Resort on the house, just as a thank you for what you've done. Your impact on humanity, I know it sounds cheesy, but your impact on humanity is a lot bigger than what most people are going to realize. And not just cars, but space exploration. If anybody's going to make it to Mars first, it's going to be you. Your spaceships, your rockets, you're going to make it to Mars before anybody else. And if you keep going like you have, I have a feeling you're also going to be the ones to make it to the next planet before anybody else. Or solar system. And the next planet, well, I guess Mars is the next planet. Next solar system, I should say. If you could you put warp drive on a 5,000-pound car, I'm pretty sure you can do warp drive on on a spaceship. You're the man. You will pull it off. I know it. Maybe not you specifically in the company, but I know you, and you attract brilliance and genius. You will be able to achieve it and keep achieving what you have been. Camera's shutting down. Could shut off any second now. Lights are blinking. I'm running on spare battery juice at the moment. 2.8 miles to exit. Apparently there are cramped loads of cops according to Waze up ahead. Of course, it could just be one cop that's been going back and forth, getting tagged multiple times by Waze drivers, but yeah, I suppose I'm going to switch over to iPhone recording. Why waste this? would have made it if it wasn't for the stop in Madison, but I'm definitely going to get the larger battery. It's fairly bulky, but I guess I don't have to use it all the time. But, it's just story of my life. I keep getting the small-ass battery. Small battery in the car. At least I didn't get the 40. I can't believe I actually thought about getting the 40, which of course that was still available when I got my car. In hindsight, I should have got the 40 if I would have known that they were going to allow upgrades to the 60 down the road, because then I could have put the 60 upgrade and supercharger on my credit card. Got a crap load of cash back, so I'm having to finance it. It cost me monthly. But actually, in hindsight, should have just went with the damn 85 battery pack to begin with. I'm going to have my warranty voided in like 2 more years just due to the freaking mileage I'm putting on this car. So, decisions. I could take the freeway all the way to IHOP, because IHOP's right off the other freeway exit. Or we can do a little turn exit here by Kalahari, where I normally would exit. Hope my camera battery holds out a wee tiny bit longer. And then resume and give you guys a little look at the Dells. Truck camper in front of us, it looks like. 22 miles range. I got tons of range. We're in the Dells now, so we're basically home. Actually, I could make it all the way to Boston Supercharger now, but I'm not going to. It's 21 miles. Yeah, we'll just exit here at Kalahari, give a little more complete tour of the Dells that you guys weren't able to see last year on my road trippy video. Yeah, wow, it's sucker's still recording. The estimated battery life kicked off like 3 minutes ago. I'm really draining this sucker. Never drained it this low. We're like below zero on it, 0 minutes. Yeah. Alright, so we're just exiting here. There used to be nothing over here just in the last like 6 years. All these businesses popped up. McDonald's is the oldest business in this area, which is, I guess they saw it coming. I mean, shoot, they were the first ones to go up, and right off the freeway exit, and then the gas station came in. Now everything's moving this way. Technically, we're in, is this Baraboo? I think we're in Baraboo right now. Just a sliver of it. And at least as of, oh damn, hiccups. Monster energy drinks, damn. Gino, yes, good boy. As of right now, we are in Lake Delton, which Wisconsin Dells isn't really all Wisconsin Dells. Wisconsin Dells is Wisconsin Dells and Lake Delton. The village of Lake Delton, the city of Wisconsin Dells. It's just, the area is just so huge with all the tourist attractions. Lake Delton does have Wisconsin Dells mailing address, because the post office is like 10 feet by 10 feet for Lake Delton. It's counter service only, or P.O. box. If you want actual mail delivery, you get a Wisconsin Dells address. Because like I said, Wisconsin, well, there used to be nothing out this way. It just kind of got engulfed and got huge, huge, huge. Last year on my oh wow, look at that. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Last year on my the road trip video I did, my camera battery died right about here. So we actually made it to where my battery died last year. And somehow we're still recording. Huh. Go figure. 2 hours, 6 minutes long for this video. It's not sleepy time. We go eat.
Eat. Is it sleepy time?
No, not sleepy time.
It's on my.
Make a quick phone call here. Wait for the light to turn. See if Granny left yet. Granny and Auntie Kim. You guys like Auntie Kim. Everybody likes Auntie Kim, especially the boys. Yep. All right, we're just about there. Okay, we'll be there in about 3 minutes. Bye-bye. Lake Delton Water Sports. They got the boat rentals, jet ski rentals. Yeah, they've been redoing a lot of these roads, widening it. Let's see, give a little bit of commentary here. On the left is Moose Jaw. Great pizza, and they got a brewery in the upstairs. On the right is the Brat House Grill. Never been there, well, at least not since it's been the Brat House Grill. I did work at that building when I was 15 for one summer. That used to be the Highway 12 Internet Cafe. And man, I think I got so many compliments on my cappuccinos and lattes I used to make. I did it the old school Italian way. None of this automatic machine crap. I did it the right way. If you ever want someone to make you a good espresso, you have an Italian do it the old school, that original. Steam the milk properly. I mean, these guys try at Starbucks. They try, but it's just not the same. You gotta do it with the old-fashioned steaming machine, milk steamer. Oh, on the right, that's Tommy Bartlett's Exploratory and Tommy Bartlett's water ski show. Opens this weekend. Start off the season. Greatest show on H2O. We have Sprecher Brewery's own Sprecher Restaurant. It used to be Hula Hands. I like Hula Hands. The Sprecher Restaurant, it's so-so. If you go in the off-season, it's a little better. When they're busy during the summer, forget it. And, of course, the Dells, for the most part, opens, quote-unquote, this weekend, Memorial Weekend, since it gets so cold in the wintertime. I mean, the Dells is getting a lot more seasonal than it used to be. But it used to be dead in the winter. I mean, we'd have 1 million visitors here in the Dells at a time during the summertime, from Memorial Day to Labor Day. Yes, Birdie, that was a flamingo. During the winter, the population dropped down to about 2,500. We're up to about 3,000 or 4,000 off season now, because there's all these indoor. Oh, Pizza Pub on the left. Good friends own that. Misa and Elvis own that. Best pizza in the Dells, hands down, and you gotta go for their lunch pizza buffet. Dells Army Ducks on the right. They use the old, what was it, World War II ducks, spelled D-U-W-K, I think. I forgot what it means. On the left, or on the right, you also see Rick Wilcox's Magic Show. It's a pretty good show, Vegas-style magic show. On the left, Hotel Rome, owned by Nick Lascaris, one of my parents' neighbors. And Mount Olympus Water Park and Theme Park.
Wow!
Wow! No, that's roller coaster. Look at that. Their first weekend is Memorial Day weekend. Like I said, everything's seasonal because it gets so damn cold here. We got some of the biggest wooden roller coasters in the world. All wood. One of the biggest indoor water parks. It's not a choo-choo train, it's a roller coaster. No, it's a coaster. We got the Trojan Horse, which you actually drive a go-kart through it. And my battery's still going. Holy moly here. I don't want to focus on something. No, I don't want to focus on it. Oh, come on. I just want to see recording 2 hours, 10 minutes. It's still going. BP gas station here. He's actually interested in getting a... Oh, no, your juice cup fell. My fault. A Tesla, but our schedules never seem to align quite right. One of the... Upside down house, complete rip-off. Skip it. Now we'd be turning right here if we wanted to go to the Sandrift from this side of town. If we were going to the Sandrift from the freeway where we exited, we'd be taking a different route through a back road, which is the quickest and quite a bit more fun to drive on because there's no cops and it's brand new repaved. Now on the right used to be Riverview Water Park. They went out of business because it was crap. Now it's the Tim Lavati Zoo and Wildlife Park. They even got a little 24-inch gauge zoo train, gasoline powered. It's a crappy train, but it's fun. On the left, you'll see another McDonald's and a Walgreens. Now, those of you familiar with the Wisconsin Dells, the old school Dells, I'm talking 30, 40, 50 years ago, sits on the property. Oh, shoot, I was supposed to turn into the parking lot there. That's where Fort Dells used to be. Hard to explain. That was before my time, way before my time. We're turning left here. Mini golf, Pirates Cove mini golf on the right there, uphill. That's downtown Dells. We're actually in Wisconsin Dells now. And then there's Timber Falls mini golf. I like Timber Falls. That one's fun. Overlooks Wisconsin River, and the hydroelectric plant, which is on Mexicali Rose, is blocking our view, but the hydroelectric plant is over there. It's only a 10 megawatt plant. Not very big. Fairly small, but it's one of the oldest in the country, actually. There's a 20 megawatt one that Alliant also owns a little bit north, I think in Black River Falls, I want to say. I could be off on that. But yeah, Dells is pretty much completely powered by hydroelectric.
It's hot.
And okay, we're going to be going to International House of Pancakes for some good eats. And this whole area is on the old Fort Dells. We're going to have to do an old search online and Google for that. I guess it was kind of neat. They did have the train that is at the Timbavati's Wildlife Park is the train that actually rode around Fort Dells. And where's Granny? And we're at IHOP. I have a feeling that's Granny over there. Maybe, maybe not. So, oh, there's Fod. Now look at the camera. Oh, there's Granny. So, thank you for putting up with my, how long is this? 2 hours and 14-minute video. Actually, it'll be 2:50 by the time we're done. And